Zimbabwe is a country that is very misunderstood, and the perception of most people who travel there or think about travelling there is that it's a police state run and controlled by Mugabe and not a very friendly or safe destination to go on safari or travel at all. And the reality is completely different. So the main highlights of Zimbabwe would have to include the national parks of Mana Pools, Matusadona and Wangi National Park. You've then got rock art and cave paintings at the Matobo Hills, and the diverse nature of the country means that one day you could be in a desert situation, incredibly arid, stuffed full of amazing wildlife. The next day you could be on one of the largest lakes in Africa. So it's a lot going on in a fairly short space of time and distance. So your trip can be as varied as you want it to be. You can concentrate on the wildlife, or the scenery, or the cultural aspect, and the whole lot links together in a very easy circuit between these areas. I was last in Zimbabwe last October, which is colloquially known as Suicide Month, because the temperature goes up and up and up, and searing heat, incredibly arid landscapes, and quite uncomfortably hot. The flip side of that is that the water sources dry up, and all of the elephants, herds of 500-800 elephants in a day, visit water holes and the watercourses that remain. Great herds of buffalo, 300 strong, amazing lion prides, all converge in fairly small areas. So the density of wildlife at that time of year is incredible and worth bearing the brunt of the heat for. Of course, during the year the seasons change, and the green season is absolute paradise for bird watching. Huge diversity of bird life, plus all the usual plains game that you'd expect on a safari. But if you want extreme, brutal safari in very hot conditions, October is untouchable. One of the highlights of Zimbabwe for me is the opportunity to visit the Mana Pools region on the lower Zambezi. It's far less busy than the Zambian side of the river, and you have the benefit of the Zambian escarpment as your backdrop. But the real favourite part of that area for me is the chance of seeing huge packs of wild dogs which cover through that whole area. In 3 days I tracked 52 wild dogs with their puppies. I watched them hunt, watched them sleep, snooze in the shade, mess around, absolutely fantastic interaction with them, which you'd struggle to find elsewhere in Africa. And just sitting in the Land Rover and watching the wild dogs go about their daily business, and then over your shoulder an elephant would be coming down to drink, and leopards and trees, and it just had the whole package there in magical setting. To define what is beyond the ordinary about Zimbabwe, you have to look first at the people. The level of guiding is some of the best in Africa, because the guides take a lot longer to qualify and therefore are far more knowledgeable in lots of places. But also all the staff in camps, the people you meet in airports, the people you meet around town are so welcoming, so friendly. They're desperate for us to visit. The money that we put into tourism goes a lot further than just to the initial person. It will support whole families, and they're incredibly engaging, kind people.